Welcome to the next video. So this video we will study about structures. Okay. So structures in C. So what is a structure? Structure is basically something which help you to define your own data types. So we have already seen different data types like character, integer, float, double. Okay. So the structure help you to combine these data types and make your own new data type. So it is a very good use. What we will do is we'll try to write a code as usual and try to understand this. So to define a structure, you have to write struct. So that is a word you have to write struct, then your name, the name of your structure. So let's like integer is your data type, name for integer data type. So let's say item. Okay, open a brace. And your structure data type is ready. Now let us say you are running a small stationery shop and you are trying to make an inventory of all the items that you are having. Okay, database of all the items. So you want to store the name of the item, how much item is there in your stock, what is the selling price of item, what is the unit of an item, unit selling, maybe per kg or something like that. Then what is the expiry of an item? Okay, maybe we will not deal with expiry. We'll try to store this data. So let's say we need character name, because this is to store the name of the item. Let's say it can be maximum of 15 letters. We need float price. So we want to store name, we want to store price, we want to we want to store what is the quantity. So let's say float quantity. Maybe we will also write year of expiry. So let's say int year of expiry. Okay. So this is my new data type. The data type name is item, and it is able to store a character, a float, two floats, and one integer. Okay, so basically I'm combining all these and I'm making a cluster of these things and calling that as item. Okay. Now if I want to create an item, so let's say you are adding an item. You have many items, you are making a database. So let's say you want to add an item. So normally if we want to declare a character, you just say int a. So similarly, what you do is you have to struct your data type name is item, or your structure name is item, and the name of your item. Let's say I am giving the first item as item 01. Okay, so this, when I write this, a new data type of with the name item 01 is created, and it is of type item. Correct? Now I am going to store values into this. So one way of storing value is just whatever is the order here, the same order I'll give input. So let's say I am storing rice is the name, then I have a price, let's say 40 rupees or 40.50 rupees is the cost of rice. Quantity, let's say I have 500 kg of rice with me. Year of expiry, let's say it is 2022-21 is the expiry. Okay, one main important thing that I forgot here is once you declare your structure, you have to put a semicolon. So it's very important. Don't forget this semicolon. Okay. So if you have observed this, I have created a data type of item 01. Item 01 is the name. It is of a structure item, and it is storing these four values. Now let's say I want to display the expiry date of this item. So what I have to do is printf expiry date of year of expiry is as an integer, so %d. So I am trying to tell you how do we access a property of an item. Let's say item 01 is there, what is the year of expiry? So for that you have to write item 01 dot year of expiry. So when you do this, what happens is, I'll just run this. it is giving me 2021. 2021 is the year of expiry of item. So each things you can change. Let's say I want to add a 100 kg to my rice. So I got a new stock and I am going to add. So for that, what you will do, item 01 dot quantity equal to item 01 dot quantity plus 100. I am adding 100 kg to the stock. Now if I want to display it, printf, the quantity is, it is a float, percentage f, yes, item 01 dot qty. So just run this. So I did not give a new line, so it will be a little messed up. 2021, so the space is not there. I'll just correct that. If I put a new line here, it will be alright. The quantity is 600. It was 500. It is updated to 600. So 500 is here. 500. Okay. So just give a new line here. So you have learned how do we declare an item. How do we store values in the item? So one way of storing value is when you are just declaring it, defining it, then only you initialize it by giving some values. You can change values. You can also create without giving values directly like this. For example, you can just create struct item. So this much is important because my structure's name is item. That should come. Then the name that you want to give. So next item is 02. So if once I do this, what happens is this much memory, already this is created in memory and it is ready to receive name, price, quantity and year of expiry. Now let's say I am just going to add name of item 0. So let's say I will ask user for the name. So puts I can use, please enter name of item. Scanf. So what is the name is a string, so I have to use percentage %s. Okay, and I have to store in item 02 dot name. Correct. So I'll ask also the quantity. So let's say please enter quantity of item. Okay, so scanf. So quantity is, again, if you refer here, is a float. So percentage f, comma. Now you have to give ampersand. Don't forget this. Now you know what is ampersand. Ampersand is basically it will give you the address. It is basically sending your input to that address. Okay, item 02 dot what is this quantity. Right, so we'll just see this. After that, we'll print. Maybe we'll print only quantity. Okay, the item quantity is percentage f, comma item 02 dot quantity. So let's just run this. Okay, sorry, I forgot the quotes. Is there any other errors? So first two input I am getting 600. Please enter the name of item. Let's say dal. Please enter the quantity of item. Let's say 1000 kg. The quantity of item is 1000 kg. So it is stored. Okay. Right. So this is clear, I hope. So we will do maybe one or two more videos on structures and make sure that you understand the concept. You have to understand. You have to define this. Don't forget this semicolon. You have to define this before your main. Okay. So if I, let's say, define it after the main, it will throw an error. This is giving me an error. Okay. So that thing also you have to keep in your mind. So we'll stop. We will see in the next video.